At home, the Rockets don't hold anything back, whether it comes to their clothes or their effort on the floor. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Houston. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And, of course, the Phoenix Suns, a half game back.
And, you know, Houston, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and, you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Jaren Jackson. Johnson is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, Zach LaVine is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Avdia. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Towns in at the power forward position. Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Misses off the right eye.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Now, here's Johnson. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Embiid with a screen on Jackson. Here's LaVine. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, extremely crafty, smart, clever. LaVine with the ball on the string, creating all the separation he needs to do work.
Johnson kicks to Edwards. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Towns. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And here's Houston. Here's Richardson. Embiid with a screen on Johnson. And here's Richardson outside. Rebounded by Jackson. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Johnson. The Rockets pull it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
LaVine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Suns call timeout.
Look at the numbers for Edwards. He's coming off an excellent season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year, always a threat to cause a turnover. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Eason with a screen for Johnson. Now, here's Wagner. He's tightly guarded. 5 on the clock. Jackson with it. And it's Richardson picking him up. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wagner kicks to Edwards. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Kick out to Levine. A three-pointer is right on target. Levine's got 5.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And so here is Houston after the Suns pick up 2. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Passes it to Avdia. Back to Richardson. Towns wide open. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Suns trail by 8. Now Johnson. The 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The pass to Avdia. He kicks it to Richardson. Houston moving it around. Levine wide open. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Levine's got a couple of threes now in the first for Houston. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Eason finds Johnson. Nice shot from the wing. Houston leading by 9. Now here's Levine. He's got 8. Towns a screen on Edwards. Edwards against Levine. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period. Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost, this team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Larry Nance is checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for Avdia. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Rozier in for Josh Richardson. Now here's Rose. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Pass to Whitmore. His three-pointers off the mark. Rockets leading by 11. And here is Rozier. Back to Towns. Rozier against Rose. Rozier kicks to Towns. Here's Mann. It's tipped. Bogdanovich with it. He just could not put it together in that loss to Denver. Powell for three. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Rozier. Passes to Nance. And here's Towns. A fadeaway. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And it's Whitmore missing. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Towns, the pass to Martin. Rozier for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now a chance to check out Bojan Bogdanovich.
A very nice season for him last year. He was around 21 points per game last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus. So that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Rose looking around, takes a 3. Rockets with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And so here's Phoenix after Terry Rozier's miss. Now Rose, scoreless thus far. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Well, Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. The Suns 5th.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot-blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Whitmore. Outside Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Rose. Cranes the three-pointer. Rose has got 6.
You've got to take Rose seriously from there now. I mean, he's capable of doing some major damage from distance.
The pass to Mann. Back to Rozier. Mann's a screen on Rose. Rozier kicks to Bamba. For the 3. And it's Rozier missing.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Christie the pass to Rose. Over Rozier. Rose, no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Powell against Rozier. Martin the pass to Mann. Martin with a screen on Christie. Fires for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
goes up on top over Rozier. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Rozier, great quickness. When he's focused and locked in, he can run you down and does not back off at all.
And so it's Houston looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Rockets leading by 13. They've got Zach LaVine. Hands out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Avdia. And it's Richardson in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Wagner outside. Off target from three-point range.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Here's Embiid. And it's blocked. Wagner with it. Now Avdia defending. Edwards against Richardson. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Avdia, the pass to Embiid. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Kicks it out to Richardson. Clock at 4. LaVine way outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Suns trail by 11. Pass to Edwards. Here's Eason. Covered by Nance. Johnson, the pass to Wagner. Outside Edwards. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype. He has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a number 1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
First free throw is good. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed, and not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
Richardson finds Embiid, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Don't care how strong you are, how big you are, what you think you can do. Embiid is a load to handle. And Joel will get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. sustained a foot injury before being drafted, persevered through that, and is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Up top, Wagner. No scoring in this one. Passes it to Eason. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets leading by 11. Avdia dishes to Richardson. Pass to Towns. And some nice passing there by Houston. Richardson outside. Another miss by Houston. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Edwards against Levine. This one for 3. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got 7 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Now, here's Avdia. Towns, the pass to Avdia. Shoots over Wagner. And too long on the shot. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Outside Jackson. There's the pass to Wagner. Off target with his 3. Rockets leading by 8. Richardson outside. Pass to Embiid. Kick out to Levine. Tries it from 9. Goes back up. Oh, Embiid too tough inside.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Jackson finds Johnson over Richardson. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Eason against Levine. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Houston leading by 10. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
With a big group substitution here. Bamba is checked in for Embiid. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Avdia. Trey Mann, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Richardson. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Whitmore comes in for Franz Wagner. Powell, he's checked in for Edwards. Christie subbed in for Johnson. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Christie the pass to Bogdanovich. In the corner, Powell with it. In the corner, it's Eason. Oh, good on the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Shot clock at 6, and Towns gets it to go.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Suns trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Rozier. And Towns throws it down.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
Here's Whitmore. Down by 12. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And looks like the illegal kick was set. That's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Larry Nance is checked in for Houston. Derrick Rose is checked in for Phoenix.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Rose. He's got 6. Can't cash in from close range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
It's his first trip to the line.
KJ Martin, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Martin. Both shots good from the strike.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Christie. Nothing on the board. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Rose. And the Suns miss again.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Nance passes to Rozier. Pass to Bamba. Nance with it. He's covered by Rose. Rozier for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. Now here's Powell. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Whitmore. And the three ball is good. Whitmore's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rozier against Rose. Rozier the pass to Nance. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Phoenix. It's a 16-point game. 1:10 left in the first half. Pass to Whitmore. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Powell, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Rozier the pass to Martin. Over to the wing. Nance a screen on Christie. Here's Mann. The Rockets with another miss. Suns trail by 13. Now the pass to Christie. Rozier with the steal. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance.
Well, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Suns have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Christie. Another 3 for Phoenix.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Pass to Mann. 1 second left. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. And the Rockets lead by 14.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
And so it's Houston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, at this point you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
Now let's go over that first half action. Things did not go according to plan for the Suns.
Their biggest problem is they got lit up from outside. You like to think they know their opponent's tendencies, but they sure didn't act on it.
Obviously, the situation isn't going to change itself. Big adjustments need to be made for this to become a game again.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Johnson is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Tari Eason. And there's Jackson, and it's Wagner in at the 3. Now, here's Johnson. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Passes it to Jackson. Now, Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Johnson. Pocket 6. No good with the triple.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for. And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them." Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to Wagner. LaVine against Edwards. Outside Jackson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Jackson. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. LaVine, a screen on Johnson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And they were in the top half of the league in steals as well. They got a few ball hawks out there that can cause problems for the opponent.
Greg, as you said, they were top of the league in second chance points. They had a strong presence inside at both ends of the floor. Edwards against LaVine. And Edwards with the stuff.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Richardson kicks to Towns. Tipped away. Back to Richardson. In the corner, it's LaVine. 5 to shoot. From deep. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Zach LaVine. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 25 points per game. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Shot clock at 5.
offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
So Clark, looking back at the 2021 draft, Franz Wagner, the 8th overall pick.
And, you know, he very well might turn out to be the best of the bunch, Kevin. He's 6'9", really can shoot it. But I think his activity and playmaking perhaps his best attribute. Creates for others as a 6'9" wing guy, and that's valuable for any team.
Al Levine following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt. From downtown, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They haven't given up any points here in the second half, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Now here's Levine. 10 points for him. Timeout called, the Rockets. We have a chance. Let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets 4th.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Against Jackson. Embiid absorbs the contact on the finish.
Hey, with his strength, Embiid very physical. It's going to take a lot more contact than that to rattle him.
Johnson against Richardson. Three-pointer. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Levine. The pass to Embiid. Avdia lets it go with a 3. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Johnson, the pass to Edwards. Jackson has the open look, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now, here's Avdia. And some nice passing there by Houston. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the lob to Jackson. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Embiid, the pass to Levine. Embiid against Wagner. Embiid, no good.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Richardson against Johnson. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
And that one falls for Johnson. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. And for the Suns, Whitmore, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Bogdanovich comes in for Wagner. Christie subbed in for Edwards. And both free throws good for Johnson.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Rozier against Johnson. A baseline J. The Rockets again can't hit. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Whitmore. And again, it's the Suns missing. Houston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. A steal. Johnson in the corner. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Now here's Rose. He has 6. And here is Powell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
4th in assists, and they were top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They did not give up a lot of easy looks on that side.
And you just brought up their assists. They worked the ball around so well. Their offense last season revolved around their passing game.
Super 2.
The free throw drops for Powell.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Good on both. Rockets leading by 8. Inside, here's Nance. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
It's Powell on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Powell's got 8 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Martin with the bucket. Suns trail by 9. Christie kicks to Rose. Pass to Christie. Here's Whitmore. Covered by Nance. Shot clock at 6. Outside Rose. Launches it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
A moment here to see the numbers for Rozier. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 21 points per game last year. 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Passes to Martin. Lets the 3 fly. It's not going to go for him. Suns trail by 9. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Rose against Rozier. And the pass to man. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 5 assists tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the Suns call time. Rockets making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Powell. Outside Edwards. The kick out to Rose.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Jackson setting the pick here for Rose. Jackson misses.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
And the Rockets making a change here. Towns is checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Franz Wagner's checked in for Christie. And Edwards drops them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Outside Jackson. 1:14 left here in the third quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And the quick release of Bogdanovich. He gets rid of that ball in a hurry.
Rozier for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bogdanovich has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Jackson in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson a screen on Rozier. It's deflected. 29 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Avdia from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Rose passes to Edwards. Pass to Wagner. Good work there as it goes. And now just a 2-point Rocket lead. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Rockets on top, up by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Joel Embiid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Al LaVine. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Houston moving it around. The feed now to Embiid. The kick out to Towns. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 4th assist in this one. Jackson a screen on Towns. Here's Eason. Outside Edwards. Ball's knocked loose. On the wing, Johnson. Feeds to LaVine. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And bringing the fight there. LaVine, fearless. Creating contact for the potential +1.
That's their first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Zach LaVine. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Suns, Johnson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. LaVine a screen on Johnson. Here's Richardson, and it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 6. Edwards. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
You know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Now, here's Avdia. He's defended by Wagner. Avdia with it. Embiid with the screen on Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Houston, Kenny Avdia. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Suns trail by 6. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Edwards with it. Now defended by Embiid. And yes, it's good.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And the wide open shot from Avdia. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 5 assists tonight. Phoenix calls timeout. back in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And so here's Phoenix. 7-point differential. Wagner outside. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Now here's Embiid. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Johnson kicks to Jackson. Edwards looking it over. Jackson setting the pick here for Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Richardson against Johnson. Fires from 18. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Houston leading by 5. And there's the pass to Richardson. Outside, Levine. Misses the three.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Edwards passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Rockets leading by 3. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
Now Edwards. Wagner outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here's Levine who brings it up for Houston. They led by as many as 18 points. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Offensive rebound.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Pass to Jackson. He dishes it to Johnson. No good. That would have tied it. Houston leading by 3. Towns kicks to Levine. Pass to Embiid. Eason against Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid finds Towns over Edwards. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Suns trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Jackson. Outside Edwards. Avdia with the rebound. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Edwards against Levine. Edwards inside. Here's Jackson. The shot. No good. Good D by Embiid. Passes it to Levine. Kicks to Towns. Richardson outside. Towns, the pass to Avdia. Rebound by the Suns. Oh, here's Edwards. Good D by Embiid. Rockets leading by 5. Levine up top. Edwards defending. Now the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Down low. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Richardson.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Levine against Edwards. Levine passes to Embiid. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside Edwards. And it's off from 3-point range. Rocket shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And in 250 LBs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
Joel Embiid, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Richardson. And a change for the Suns. Bogdanovich is checked in. And so he hits both. Suns trail by 9. Timeout called the Suns.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Johnson dishes to Edwards. Jackson, a screen on Levine. For three, Edwards.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Here's Embiid. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The end of drought. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
Nice play there from Bogdanovich. Had the defense at a disadvantage, and he struck.
For the Suns, Bojan Bogdanovich, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8.
You know, you look at Bogdanovich, and this guy is really outstanding at taking high percentage shots, and he's got what I call a natural scoring ability and mentality.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're up by 7. 1:57 left in the 4th. Johnson against Rozier. Pass to Embiid. And the rejection by Jackson. Wagner passes to Edwards. Jackson, a screen on Rozier. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Rockets pull it in. They led by as many as 18 points. Towns kicks to Rozier. Now the dish to Embiid. Edwards with the block.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Jackson setting the pick here for Edwards. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Pass to Towns. Rozier against Wagner. Towns, a screen on Wagner. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Embiid. Over Jackson. Here's Levine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
Levine, 2 shots.
It's the first that stretches their lead to 8. Josh Richardson's checked in for Terry Rozier. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's the triple. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. And here are the Rockets now. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Avdia with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. There's the pass to Embiid. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count that one. And the Rockets lead by 11.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
So Houston wins it. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Congrats on the win. How did you guys secure the victory in crunch time?
We fixed some mistakes we made in the first 3 quarters, and we just smothered them on defense. We tried to do everything we can to get them off the three-point line, trying to contest every shot. We just made it difficult.
And that led to a win for you. Congrats. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our New Balance player of the game, Karl-Anthony Towns.